Welcome back to IDFK Kings, the home of your homie. I'm so excited for basketball to start. In fact, I'm watching Boston Celtics play the Denver Nuggets right now, and oh my God, let me tell you, this shit is horrible. This shit is trash. Like, all I'm seeing is turnovers, free throws, and Nikola Jokic's beard. I wasn't ready for all this. I wasn't ready for any of this. It's not the basketball that I'm looking forward to seeing from the Sacramento Kings. But I will say one thing. I'm very, very appreciative of the fact that we are not in Abu Dhabi playing basketball right now. We got a whole week of training camp. We get time to get into NBA shape. And I mean, obviously, that's what preseason's for. You're not going to start off game one in NBA shape. But you want to be the closest thing to NBA shape by preseason. And this is not it right here. This is definitely not it. Y'all remember a few years back where it was the Sacramento Kings versus Indiana in India? I remember that game because that was before we traded for Sabonis, because I was like, man, who the fuck is this guy? I hate him. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. But I remember coming back from that, and it was just like the coaches were talking about it, the players were talking about it. It's like, yeah, man, you had less time to practice. It was cool to grow the game, but damn, y'all. Damn, we tired. So luckily we are home. We are here. We get a full training camp. We get to work out all the kinks. We get to get closer to game shape. We get to do a lot of that. So today I actually want to talk about some of the key takeaways that I've noticed from training camp. I want to talk about, some of the things I'm seeing from the players, some things I'm hearing from the coaches, some things that I'm noticing from the videos that are surfacing through the training camp, the practices. But yeah, I want to talk about it. So let's get into it, y'all. So the first thing I want to talk about, honestly, I give the least amount of fucks about. Like, I really don't care. But that is the vibes. The vibes are really good. The vibes are great. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's laughing, cracking jokes. The coaches are all together. We got guest speakers. Everybody's having a good fucking time. If you can win games off vibes, we'd be champions. But you can't. You can't win games off vibes. And if you go into the season thinking you can, you're going to get your teeth knocked in. It's gonna be a rude awakening. We're gonna lose some games, and those vibes will disappear real quick. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love the vibes. I'm a vibe type of guy. Like, if it feels good, it feels great, I'm all for it. But how many times have we heard, man, the vibes are good, bro. The vibes are great. Everybody's clicking. Everybody's getting along. Everyone seems to like each other. The energy is just different, man. You feel it in the air. Like, I don't fucking care. I don't care. I care, but I don't. I care because I love to see my team liking each other, but yo, I don't care if y'all just hate each other and you win fucking games. But keep the vibes up, though. I love it. If you win and get the vibes up, I'm all for it. Now, speaking of vibes, the ultimate vibe of the Sacramento Kings, Malik Monk. One thing I'm starting to notice, one thing I'm starting to pick up in this team full of silent leaders, I think they are very appreciative of having a leader that isn't silent, that isn't quiet. He speaks up. And I'm starting to notice that everybody on the team appreciates that voice, whether it's the coaches, whether it's the players on the team. Even DeMar DeRozan spoke to how much he appreciates having a teammate like Malik Monk. He needs to be that guy who is going to hold not only the players accountable, hold the coaches accountable, but at the same time, keep it light, keep it fun, keep it cool, keep it vibey. Have y'all ever told somebody, hey, you're fucking up, but have you done it with a smile on your face? Have you done that and everybody's still cool, smiling, laughing? Those are the vibes I care for. Like, yo, I'm telling you, you fucked up and we're still good. That's important. I don't care because I know I can't do that shit. If I tell you you fuck up, you going home crying. Like, it's hard. So we appreciate Malik Monk for that. We need that. We need that. Hold people accountable, but don't have people going home trying to punch pillows and shit. I mean, punching pillows ain't the worst thing you can punch, but you know what I'm trying to say. Next takeaway, DeMar DeRozan. Does he fit? Pause. How is adding a 6-time All-Star MVP candidate the last couple years, future Hall of Famer, how is that going to work with our Sacramento Kings team, our fast-paced, running gun, passing all that shit? How is DeMar DeRozan going to fit into that shit? I ain't gonna lie, I'm so happy that they looking at y'all like y'all stupid. DeMar DeRozan said it himself. I'm pretty sure he said, quote, "You stupid ass, neck beard having, mouth breathing idiots. Stop talking about basketball. You clearly don't know shit. Stop worrying about us. Worry about your kids and your wife, why they don't like you, and we'll be good." I'm paraphrasing. I think it was something along those lines. But yeah, DeMar DeRozan said it himself. Mike Brown, I think, second to that. Malik Monk was there in attendance too, and he was like, yeah, what he said. Like, y'all. Basketball teams need basketball players. The better the basketball player, most likely the better the team. So why do we get so much flack? Why are we questioning so much having DeMar DeRozan on this team is going to all of a sudden just self-destruct the Sacramento Kings? I don't understand that narrative yet. Like the season has not happened, so maybe I don't know. We'll see. But y'all acting like we over here playing a brand new sport. It's basketball. We're playing basketball. Shout out Curtis Blow. Or Little Bow Wow. I don't know what era you are. Honestly, regardless, you're old as fuck. But I'm the one talking about him, so I guess I just aged myself. Anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is the fucking health. And man, it's frustrating because obviously they want to be on the court, they want to play. But damn, man, how we go from being like the healthiest team 2 years ago to like we got 4 people in training camp that are out? And the only reason this bothers me, like last year it wouldn't bother me as much because we had pretty much the same team. Y'all didn't have to take that long to figure each other out because like, hey, we did this. We here. We the same crew. But we got DeMar DeRozan. We don't have Davion Mitchell. We don't have Harrison Barnes. You know, those are players that were here 2 years ago. So it's different. It's different. People are going to be in different roles. Keon Ellis, we might assume, is the starter right now. So I want to see what Kevin Huerter looks like on the bench. I want to see what Keon Ellis looks like on the bench with Kevin Huerter as a starter. I want to see what Trey Lyles looks like as a starter. I want to see what Jordan looks like as a backup. I want to see what Devin Carter looks like with this team. Like, there's a lot of things that you want to see. You know, your coach probably wants to experiment with because these are probably guys who are going to get some minutes. These are some guys that are going to contribute to your team, hopefully, the way you imagine it. So, yeah, it's kind of shitty that you don't have them. Now, I will say this. There are teams that have players out for the season. There are teams that have players we don't have a timeline on when the fuck they gonna get back. So I'm gonna knock on every piece of wood in my room and home and hope that, you know, we have a healthy season. Most of the guys I mentioned, like, they're going to be back most likely before November. Like, we are probably gonna get some preseason games, November being the latest. So like I'm very appreciative of that. But this is the time you want to experiment. This is the time you want to see what the fuck you have and what the fuck you don't have. And it's just shitty that we don't have them. But that leads me to my last takeaway, and that is the young guys, the young guns in the building, y'all. Like, it gives opportunity for players that you don't expect to step up. You're going to hear names from people that you didn't expect to hear names from. So, I mean, one guy, Terry Taylor, you did not expect Mike Brown to be like, yo, this guy's really surprising me. He's leading the pack as far as the young guys. Like, hearing that means a lot to me personally. And I don't know what it is, but man, when you have players like Keon Ellis, who just come in, play a role, do their thing, and they make the team exponentially better. When they do that shit, it matters. It means so much. But so Terry Taylor, Boogie Ellis, Mason Jones, these players that Mike Brown is mentioning, doing these little things, because you're not going to master the offense. You're not going to be the offense. We're not going to fucking set you up to take 20 shots. But those little things matter. And when I hear Coach say that, it just, man, that's what I need. Role players, just come in and play a role and you'll grow from there. So my biggest takeaway is, man, these young guns, just keep doing your thing. Keep being great. You're going to get your opportunity. And I'm excited. I'm excited for that opportunity because it's going to be with a Kings jersey on. All right? Keep doing your thing. And it might be in stock too. But, hey, we love it. We don't care. We love it. All right, that's all I got, y'all. It's time to go. But before I do, I'm going to let you know I'm going with the Malik Monk Sacramento new jerseys. I don't know what the fuck to call them. But the Sacramento purple jerseys, I'm getting that in Malik Monk. I don't know what it is about the sixth man. But I feel like Sacramento's always kind of grown closer to those people. I just feel like, my favorite player is Bobby Jackson all time. So, like, hey, I don't know what it is about the sixth man. I don't know if Sacramento feels the same way, but that's the jersey I'm getting. But anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment, all that shit. Share it with your friends, your mama, your daddy, all them people. All right? Bye.